is thick with the sounds of carnivorous beasts. Sweets to the sweet. Luck is merely opportunity plus preparation.
Insta-kill!
Line them up, and I shall take them out! One-stop shopping!
Max ammo!
Veritably, my skills are unsurpassed.
Insta-kill!
I shall engage in a killing spree. Superior tactics yield superior results! Released from this mortal coil! Is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. Sweets to the sweet. The duct engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? I move like liquid quicksilver. Veritably a most impressive slaughter. Head for a ducat. Lay on, McDuck. Wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge. Still with us, Russman? I'd hoped you'd been eaten in the fog. conundrum. No zombies on the bus, but inside the bus, the claustrophobia will kick in. Oh, what to do, Marlton, what to do? Oh yes, great idea. Let us walk further. Into the blinding mists which obscure all navigation. By the power of thought, I dispatch you. Sweets to the sweet. Lick the atomic light!
Max ammo!
I have no more carrying capacity for ammunition. Ooh, that is a good thing. That spells the end of you. Busman, run to the storm and see if you can measure the gigawattage. The duct engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. Lay on, McDuck. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Turnabout is fair play. Sweets to the sweet. Turnabout is fair play. So much technology all in one package, like me. More matter with less art. Unstoppable! You see, based on Newton's first law of motion, I can see Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Head for a ducat! My skills are unsurpassed. Visibility here is near zero. What is the point?
Please do not board or exit the bus while the bus is
Russman, run to the storm and see if you can measure the gigawattage. A welcome respite from constant assault. Visibility here is near zero. What is the point? Oh yes, great idea. Let us walk further into the blinding mists which obscure all navigation. The air is thick with the sounds of carnivorous beasts. I cannot believe this is the best route to where we are going. I move like liquid quicksilver. Turnabout is indubitably a superior scoring. That spells the end of you. Veritably a most impressive slaughter. Lay on, McDuck. So much technology all in one package, like me. I cannot believe this is the best route to where we are going. Turnabout is advent of something very unpleasant. Comparatively, a most impressive slaughter. Sweets to the sweet. Dead for a ducat. The duct engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. Lay on, McDuck. More matter with less art. That spells the end of you. The duct engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. Turnabout is fair play. Oh yes, great idea. Let us walk further into the blinding mists which obscure all navigation. If I had wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge. Visibility here is near zero. What is the point? A most impressive slaughter! Lay on, McDuck!
Insta-kill!
Ha! I have been granted the power of death! ashes to ashes! Ah! I did it! I touch you, you touch the infinite! But I don't want to touch it. Lay on, McDuck! Lay on, McDuck! That spells the end of you.
Max ammo.
Turnabout is fair play. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? There's an unnatural phenomenon hovering in the distance! Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Sweets to the sweet. Lay on, McDuck! Turnabout is fair play. Veritably a most impressive slaughter! That spells the end of you. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? The air is thick with the sounds of carnivorous beasts. If I had wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge. conundrum. No zombies on the bus, but inside the bus, the claustrophobia will kick in. Oh, what to do, Marlton, what to do?
May I suggest you run?
Veritably a most impressive slaughter! Head for a ducat! The duct engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. Visibility here is near zero. What is the point? Sweets! To the sweet! The lightning is so intense! Play on, McDuck! Sweets! To the sweets! Turnabout is fair play. My skills are unsurpassed. More matter with less art. So much technology all in one package, like me. That spells the end of you. Veritably a most impressive slaughter! Turnabout is that spells the end of you. natural weather pattern. The air is thick with the sounds of carnivorous beasts. Yes, cowards! You should flee from the might of Moralton!
Horrible cannibalism, y'all. Coming up next.
There's an unnatural phenomenon hovering in the distance! More matter with less art. Luck is merely opportunity plus preparation. Turnabout is fair play. So much technology all in one package, like me. Lay on, McDuff. Head for a ducat.
Insta-kill.
Ha! I have been granted the power of death. I don't mean to brag, and I don't like to boast, but I'm alive and you're all toast. One-stop shopping. I put down chunks of you like assembly code. If I had wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Dead for a ducat! That spells the end of you. Lay on, McDuff. Dead for a ducat! More matter with less art. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Turnabout is fair play.
Insta-kill.
I shall engage in a killing spree. Released from this mortal coil! Ha! I did it! Fission, fusion, you're dead either way. I cannot believe this is the best route to where we are going.
رمضان أطيب
يمتد بشكل لذيذ لا يقاوم.
No, I don't want to do that.
I am gonna reset if I don't get the part I need right here. Yeah, that's a fact. Fast restart, boys. Oh, right to the hardest wonder weapon to ever use. Easily. Strat that I'm doing is literally a glitch, bro. That's the biggest thing. And I honestly, chat, I don't know who does weapon balancing at Treyarch, but low-key, I would love to have a conversation with them one day. Like, why they nerf things and then buff other weapons, it literally makes zero sense to me. Is that round? Oh, are we round 69? Bro, this is the problem though. We're coming close up to round 71. Dang, the funny number has been beat, boys. Bro, 70 in 4 hours? Honestly, not bad. My highest round on Transit, 70 in 4 hours. Let's go, baby. Did y'all see what Milo said about MW3 Zombies? It's awful. I know he recommended people to buy the game. I think that's fair. However, I just don't recommend you buy the game if you don't want to grind. Likes to grow a beard. Chat, I literally can't. Also, blonde beards look gross. One in the chat, beards make you look like... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to... Great. Third tower is... Right? What I realized that it's way safer to literally just go... Okay. The play. As long as good, I don't love Transit, but you know what? Transit loves me, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna hit it, dude. So, boys, I'm gonna show you guys. This strategy is literally so good. It's insane, chat. 3.5 hours to 70 is also so fast on Transit. Let me show you guys. So you hoard them around here. I have been grinding Transit for literally over a day in my entire life, bro. And then you start the jet gun up here, bro. And then look at this. You kill 3 per shot. So as long as you are able to just keep this going and you can use this sign. And look, I'm taking out the denizens. I'm still in the fog, taking them out. Like, bro, honestly, going into the fog is legitimately the play. And look at this, the insta-kill strat as well with the M16 grenade launcher, bro. You just spam this thing, tape eater Jojo. But literally, look how fast this goes. You just spam the explosives. We got a big insta-kill here too. Okay, then once you run out, you go Mustangs. Look at me go right here, bro. I kept using the jet gun over in this line. Let me see what's happening to the left or right of me, but it also gives me space, right? What round 100s do I have left? Chat, for BO3, I have only shield. How many down? 0, chat. I rise update, chat. We got the trailer. Coming out January 29th. That'll be the next update. For now, we do just be developing. How many down? 0, chat. I'm goated. Today is the day, chat. We're hitting this today, boys. Is this a glitch what you're doing with the knuckles?
Is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. Russman, run to the storm and see if you can measure the gigawatt. The air is thick with the sounds of carnivorous beasts.
Welcome aboard. Please have a seat. Thank you for choosing Consolidated Code Corporation Bus Lines. We know it's a big decision for your ride, and we are privileged to have been chosen.
Visibility here is near 0. What is the point? By the power of thought, I dispatch you! That spells the end of you. Dead for a ducat! Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Lay on, McDuck. Lay on, McDuck. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? The duck engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. That spells the end of you. More matter with less art. Turnabout is a duct engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. Dead for a ducat. is the best route to where we are going?
Max ammo!
Oh yes, great idea. Let us walk further into the blinding mists which obscure all navigation. Yes! Who is the man? Tis moi. I believe I have proven myself to be the man. Lay on, McDuck. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Sweet to the sweet. Veritably a most impressive slaughter. Dead for a ducat. Lay on, McDuck. Turnabout is fair play.
Please do not board or exit the bus while the bus is in motion. No free ride. May I suggest you
If I had wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge. There's an unnatural phenomenon hovering in the distance. Lay on, McDuck. Visibility here is near zero. What is the point? Turnabout is Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? I cannot believe this is the best route to where we are going. So much technology all in one package. Like me. Lay on, McDuck. Sweet to the sweet. is thick with the sounds of carnivorous beasts. More matter with less art. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Released from this mortal coil! And we shall end this creature's attacks! That spells the end of you. Lick the atomic light!
Max ammo!
I have accumulated maximum ammunition! Our turnabout is dead for a ducat! Is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? My skills are unsurpassed. That spells the end of you. Dead for a ducat! Unstoppable! You see, based on Newton's first law of motion...
Insta-kill!
Indubitably, I now have the opportunity to accumulate great gobs of points. Superior tactics yield superior results.
It is also that the Scorpion platform blesses
Odd. I've never heard that before. Oh yes, great idea. Let us walk further into the blinding mists which obscure all navigation. Take your relaxation periods where you may. I cannot believe this is the best route to where we are going. If I had wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge. Sweets to the sweet. I move like liquid quicksilver. Head for a ducket. Turnabout is the duck engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. Pressman, run to the storm and see if you can measure the gigawattage. Head for a ducket. So much technology all in one package. Like me. Play on, McDuck. Head for a ducket. That is no natural weather pattern. Head for a ducket. More matter with less art. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? If I had wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge. The air is thick with the sounds of carnivorous beasts. Head for a ducket. Atomic fission. Oh yes, great idea. Let us walk further into the blinding mists which obscure all navigation. If I had wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge. I cannot believe this is the best route to where we are going. Visibility here is near zero. What is the point? That spells the end of me. Dead for a ducat. Turnabout is dead for a ducat. The air is thick with the sounds of carnivorous beasts. Visibility here is near zero. What is the point?
Max ammo!
If I had wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge.
Double points!
Dead for a ducat! Oh yes, great idea. Let us walk further into the blinding mists which obscure all navigation.
Insta-kill!
Line them up, and I shall take them out! Luck is merely opportunity plus preparation. Yes! Who is the man? 'Tis moi! I believe I have proven myself to be the man. Ashes to ashes! That spells the end of me. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? By the power of thought, I dispatch you! Dead for a ducat! Veritably a most impressive slaughter! More matter with less art. Veritably a most impressive slaughter! Sweet to the sweet. The air is thick with the sounds of carnivorous beasts. The air is thick with the sounds of carnivorous beasts.
Welcome aboard. Please
A
have
welcome
seat.
respite from
Thank you for
constant
choosing
assault.
Consolidated Coach Corporation Bus Lines. We know it's a big decision who you ride with, and we are privileged to have been chosen.
Oh yes, great idea. Let us walk further into the blinding mists which obscure all navigation. The duck engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. Visibility here is near zero. What is the point? More matter with less art. Lay on, McDuck. There's an unnatural phenomenon hovering in the distance. Veritably a most impressive slaughter. So much technology all in one package, like me. I move like liquid quicksilver. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? More matter with less art. Put down chunks of you like assembly code. Turnabout is fair play. Lay on, McDuck. That spells the end of you. I move like liquid quicksilver. That spells the end of you. mentioned I despise personal interaction? The duct engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. So much technology all in one package. Like me.
Max ammo.
If I had wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge. Fission, fusion, you're dead either way. Atomic fission! If I had wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge. Head for a ducat!
No reride. All speeds will be punished severely.
The air is thick with the sounds of carnivorous beasts. Visibility here is near zero. What is the point? I cannot believe this is the best route to where we are going. Turnabout is visibility here is near zero. What is the point? Lay on, McDuck. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Lay on, McDuck. The duct engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. The duct engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. Turnabout is Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Head for a ducat! That is no natural weather pattern. Head for a ducat! Oh yes, great idea. Let us walk further into the blinding mists which obscure all navigation. Sweets to the sweet. spells the end of you. The duct engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. Lay on, McDuck. That spells the end of you. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? The lightning is so intense. That spells the end of you. Lay on, McDuck. Is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. Veritably a most impressive slaughter. If I had wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge. A welcome respite from constant assault.
May I suggest you run?
The air is thick with the sounds of carnivorous beasts. I cannot believe this is the best route to where we are going. This signals the advent of something very unpleasant. Turnabout is that spells the end of you. Sweets to the sweet. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? The duct engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. Veritably a most impressive slaughter. Sweets to the sweet. spells the end of me. Lay on, McDuck! Veritably a most impressive slaughter! That spells the end of you. Head for a ducat! Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? So much technology all in one package, like me. Turnabout is fair.
The different wall. Ladies and gentlemen, I I have an incredibly special video for you guys today because a very strange thing has happened in Call of Duty Zombies, being that a developer that used to work at Treyarch Studios has released over 30 new images of specifically Black Ops 2 Alpha Zombies gameplay footage. And I am honestly incredibly excited to show you guys this. So without further ado, I have an image girl link if you guys are interested in seeing all of the new content. But without further ado, let's get into this. This first image that we see here is actually what the Pack-a-Punch variants would look like. And as you can see, they have up to 12 variations, which is so cool because as we know, the number 11 is the version that we all know and love. And so it's so cool to see how these have all been stylized from some very retro 1950s in real life type of machines. And I just think this machine is so cool because honestly, I wish these concepts came back either in perks or also in other Pack-a-Punch variants as well. Let's go on into the next image. We have a new image of the moon base with the Ascension logo, which I think was obviously just a misconception with the concepting, but it's just so cool to see these images for the first time. Also, we have an air hatch door that you see constantly throughout Black Ops 3's moon, and obviously these were for the Chronicles remaster, so this is crazy. This is one of the wildest images. So this is a pre-alpha version of Ted from Tranzit. Like, who would have thought? He's got these actual animated eyes. I tweeted this out. He's got microphone ears, and honestly, I'm glad they did with the original variation because I'm not gonna lie, I think this one is a little bit too much like FNAF, or it kind of looks like that really old 2000s robot movie. But honestly, just seeing this is so fascinating to think that he had like these 3 switches on the back of his head. He had the gauge of the jet gun also on his head as well. So it makes me kind of think maybe they were gonna ever add an Easter egg where you have to shoot the jet gun at Ted for a certain amount of time for him to be powered up or whatnot. But regardless, this alpha image of Ted is one of the coolest things I think I've ever seen for Call of Duty Zombies. And then over here we have the moon biodome, which was obviously for the Chronicles remaster. As you can see, it's built on the BO1 original assets, and they did such a stellar job. But this is crazy. Y'all, look at this. This is the original concept of the Denizen. Look at its long tail, and obviously we all know of the long fingers that you originally see in Transit. I do think they did the head design a lot better. This looks freaky. Like, this looks like an actual mole rat, so I'm kind of glad they went away from this design specifically because I just think that that design is yeah, a little bit scary. But then we have another image as well, and this image is very fascinating because look at this. This is the original image towards what the new meat mode would have been in Black Ops 2 Zombies. You can see town fully redone with the insta-kills as well. On top of the poles, you can see a divider in between town with the laundromat open. We have a meat shop as well. And before, we only saw a small snippet of this image, but never before in this much HD color. And it is so cool to see. We have some sort of dog bone house. I mean, we didn't really get to see something like that, obviously, since what you're seeing on screen right now with Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. And so it's very interesting to see how that has changed. And also, we have the original concept of what you guys know as the giant timer, which is what you see on the top left corner when you are going to pack a punch. And even just the detail on a small image like that is what makes all the difference, in my opinion, when it comes to how much love and just effort they put in as well. What's also interesting is we have another moon remaster image here of the different walled areas with aluminum. And if you guys have ever played Moon, you will see this aesthetic countless times throughout both Area 51 and also around the main hub in Moon. So it's very interesting to see that they even show how exactly you build them with the nails and all that. And this is the type of detail I absolutely love to see from zombies. And you can even see Dempsey as well as a little placeholder to how big the actual walls are. And I just miss this level of detail of zombies, because nowadays with MW3, I feel like you just don't really see it as much. But this is probably the greatest image of today's video. This is the entire concept of the original version of Transit. Even look how different the logo looks. You can see from the bus depot, he goes through the tunnel as well, and you can have this tree area here where the tunnel comes out, and this is the diner. Obviously that we know bus route B should come out of the tunnel exit and go below towards Nuketown, which is where bus route B should be, and loop back in right through here. And you can see, if you zoom in literally right here, that there should be a route that goes around where this image is. And so I feel like this shrouded area mystery really is Nuketown. And we have the diner, and obviously diner connects to town and farm. The cornfield where Nocturne Toten is. The power station looks a lot bigger than what we actually got in game, and it kind of makes me wonder what this would have been like if we ever get a zombies map that is pre-transit. And that's kind of what we're getting, which is super exciting. And then obviously town is very big, and what's cool is not only do you have the bridge area, but there was also a way around the bridge area, maybe with like a couple of shops, which led right back to the bus depot. And so they did such an amazing job with the conceptual artwork. And it's just sad because I feel like in a couple of years times with the games that we're seeing right now with like Cold War and Modern Warfare 3 and Vanguard, you're really not going to see this type of conceptual footage, because I just don't think they ever really planned that far back. Because considering that when you even look at this is an alternate image of what they originally planned to do for that other meat photo. And this looks gorgeous. Look at the skybox that was originally supposed to be in Transit, like a red sky with this gorgeous planets all around with meteors falling down. And obviously they took this idea and put it into Die Rise, but they really should have made it, once you have completed the Easter egg, that it decided to look like that part of the map, which honestly is just crazy. And we have another quick image here of the little moon outlet hatches. You can know this area when you're in this like tunnel area in Moon, and so that's pretty cool to see as well. And then we have the original photo of what the bus depot looks like, and honestly this really reminds me of what Verco is doing in his Transit remaster. You can see that the bunker here literally looks exactly like Nuketown and has the same Nuketown symbols on it with the nav card table and all of that, the parts here. You got the fire department sign where the lamp should be as well. You got the bus, and it just looks so gorgeous. And I really wish that we got to see more of a skybox like this with a bunch of burning trees in the background and meteors. It really is sad to see that we basically just got these scraps for that part, unfortunately. And what's also weird is we also have a concept image here for a remote care package which delivers anywhere on the map. Now this might have just been for MP, but if this was for zombies, this would have been very interesting to be a part of and to actually see. I feel like that is just something you would never see in zombies. And then this is a very weird conceptual image, because honestly this looks like one of my tier lists, bro. But look at this, they have power-ups conceptualized here and they look amazing. I love the way they texturize these perks, and the buildable pickup parts, which a lot of them are very similar. But man, the original concepts of the perks, the power-ups, and even the team emblems are insane. Obviously we know that the original CDC and the CIA revive symbols are the ones that they use in game, but regardless, it looks so cool, the job that they were able to do. Here is a conceptual image of the Wonder Fizz as well that they have on here, which just looks so cool, how it basically goes from unusable to in use to usable, and just how amazing the design of the original Wonder Fizz is. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind the Cold War Wonder Fizz, but there's always going to be something so cool about the originals. And here you can see a little modeled version of the Zetsubo KT4 table, which looks absolutely amazing. You can see some of the original art for the CIA logos, and I'm pretty sure even for the CDC. Now, this picture might be one of my favorite pictures because only up until literally like this year, people only ever recognize this image if you went to Treyarch Studios. And I vividly remember seeing this up on the board and seeing this concept of what I think was originally supposed to be the Raygun Mark III. And obviously a bunch of other concepts, like you can see here with the original Riot Shield, a skeleton of a denizen, which is so bizarre, a diary, maybe something that like that could have turned into the Chronorium, parts of the Tranzit buildable table, some sort of brain device where maybe that could have been where the Maxis drone was. And so all these original concepts blended into what Call of Duty Zombies is today, and they absolutely nailed it. Here are some symbols also for the CDC logo, which did amazing as well. They did such a good job. And also the way Buried used to look as well in these conceptual images. Man, it really makes me wish we got to see what their initial plan was for these images, because just the fact that they were recently released by an artist is just so cool. Here we can see the Wonder Fizz, but randomly with Marlton? I don't understand. Why is Marlton right there next to the Wonder Fizz, even though there's no zombies map on Victus in BO2 with a Wonder Fizz? A little bit bizarre that is, but also we have another device which is so bizarre because this is from Zetsubo no Shima, which is the syringe that takes out the fluid from the spider, which allows you to go into spider bait. And just having these on the internet to me is going to be so important just for the future of zombies, just to see how much love and care they used to pour into it. They got the Origins mystery box in here as well, where how it used to have a lot more tiles before it used to even come out, which I think is just so fascinating. The original concept of Electric Cherry here with the perk icon, like look at those blues and the mystery box. Oh my gosh, they did such an amazing job with this. And I think honestly some of my favorites here is just what they did with Buried, with Vulture Aid, with these nighttime areas here. And then also the power transit room looks so cool. It kind of looks like a scene out of like Independence Day or something with this black sun, which is just so fascinating to me. And I really sort of wish that Jimmy Zielinski got to finish up the storyline to show it. And then these amazing first conceptual images of the diner in Transit as well, which is obviously
Oh yes, great idea. Let us walk further into the blinding mists which obscure all navigation. Lay on, McDuck. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? If I had wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge. That spells the end of me. Turnabout is made. Head for a ducket. If I had wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge. Misty, please do not let me ever talk myself into walking through that again. Ugh!
Welcome aboard. Please have a seat.
Take your relaxation periods where you may.
Corporation bus lines. We know it's a big decision for your ride with, and we are privileged to have been chosen.
Ugh! Oh yes, great idea. Let us walk further into the blinding mists which obscure all navigation. By the power of thought, I dispatch you.
Insta-kill.
Ashes to ashes. Ashes to ashes. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Head for a ducket.
Insta-kill.
I shall engage in a killing spree. Released from this mortal coil! Lick the atomic light! Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? That spells the end of me. Head for a ducat! Lay on, McDuck! That spells the end of you. Dead for a ducat! Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? So much technology all in one package, like me. That spells the end of you. Lay on, McDuck.
Everyone off for the charming country cottage covered with creeks.
I cannot believe this is the best route to where we are going. Visibility here is near zero. What is the point? Quite the conundrum. No zombies on the bus, but inside the bus, the claustrophobia will kick in. Oh, what to do, Marlton, what to do? If I had wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge. Oh yes, great idea. Let us walk further into the blinding mists which obscure all navigation. Dead for a ducat. The duct engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. I cannot believe this is the best route to where we are going. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Veritably a most impressive slaughter! Dead for a ducat! Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Turnabout! Turnabout! That spells the end of me. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? There's an unnatural phenomenon hovering in the distance! That spells the end of me. A duct engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton! Turnabout!
Max ammo.
I have no more carrying capacity for ammunition. Ooh, that is a good thing. Lay on, McDuff. Dead for a ducat. More matter with less art. Turnabout is The air is thick with the sounds of carnivorous beasts.
Normal cannibalism zone.
Visibility here is near zero. What is the point? Oh yes, great idea. Let us walk further into the blinding mists which obscure all navigation. Oh. If I had wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge. technology all in one package, like me. Sweets to the sweet. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Dead for a ducat. Lay on, McDuck.
Max ammo.
I am burdened with the means of destruction. Lay on, McDuck. Dead for a ducat. Comparatively, a most impressive slaughter. That spells the end of you. Turnabout is that spells the end of you. That spells the end of you. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Dead for a ducat. Turnabout is fair play. That spells the end of you. I cannot believe this is the best route to where we are going. More matter with less art. So much technology all in one package, like me. Turnabout is lay on, McDuck. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? More matter with less art. That spells the end of you. statue! The Dust Engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton! I cannot believe this is the best route to where we are going. Lay on, McDuck! That spells the end of you. Lay on, McDuck!
Welcome aboard. Please have a seat. Thank you for choosing
Take your relaxation periods where you may.
Consolidated Bus Lines. We know it's a big decision for you ride with, and we are privileged to have been chosen.
The air is thick with the sounds of carnivorous beasts. That spells the end of you. Lay on, McDuck. Sweets to the sweet. So much technology all in one package. Like me. Rusman, run to the storm and see if you can measure the gigawattage. Dead for a ducat. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Turnabout is fair play. That spells the end of you. So much technology all in one package. Like me. Lay on, McDuck. If I had wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge. That spells the end of you. Turnabout is fair play. That spells the end of you. Head for a ducking!
Insta-kill.
Ashes to ashes! Ha! I did it! Lick the atomic light! Duck Engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. More matter with less art. Sweets to the sweet. A welcome respite from constant assault. Turnabout is fair play. If I had wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge. Superior tactics yield superior results! I cannot believe this is the best route to where we are going. Head for a ducking! More matter with less art. Play on, McDuck. Visibility here is near zero. What is the point? Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? If I had wanted to die, I would have jumped off a bridge. Sweets to the sweet. Have I mentioned I despise personal interaction? That spells the end of me. Oh yes, great idea. Let us walk further into the blinding mists which obscure all navigation. The Dust Engine is the one to grind the enemies of Marlton. Turnabout is fair play. Lay on, McDuck. Turnabout is fair play. Turnabout is fair. Lay on, McDuck.